Yeah, hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In the previous session, we enabled the pops-up API, also created the topic. So we are on the step 2. So here you have to create the data flow. So let me go to my Google console and let me search data flow. So data flow, I just open it. So first of all, we have to create the job. Okay, so there is a lot of predefined template, you can say. So while creating the job, you will get a lot of options, but our target is like to we have to take the data from the pops of topic and we have to write into uh, like the BigQuery, right? BigQuery data set. So let me create one job using the template. So Dataflow API is not enabled. So first of all, we have to enable the Dataflow API. So it has in so it will enable. So it has been enabled now. So let's create one job. Okay. So our target is, I told you, we have to insert the data to the BigQuery data set. Okay. So let's take an example like the pops up hyphen BigQuery. The job name would be, and the regional endpoint we can select the US Central one, and it is the streaming one because we have to keep writing, or we have to keep taking data from the pubsub topic and we have to write into the BigQuery data set. So let's take the like the template like the pubsub you know the BigQuery. Okay, so pubsub topic to BigQuery. Okay, let me select that. Okay, so this is the record parameter we have to insert. I think I have selected the wrong template. Let me just check. Okay, let me create that bucket. Let's create like the pops up bucket. Okay, 2023. Let's click on continue, and we can select the region like the US Central one, because everything I'm doing in the US Central zone. Okay, so but you can change your region if you want to change. Okay, let me click on confirm. The bucket has been created. Oh, so I think I told you because just checking whether this template would be work or not. But yeah, I think it's not the appropriate template. I think we have to go back. Let me just do select. No, it's not working. So let me cancel it. So we can change another template. Okay. Because that is the wrong one. Okay, so that's the reason I was unable to select the bucket. Okay, yeah, our would be big. Yeah, it is the correct one. Okay, topic to BigQuery. So the bucket has been created. Let me select the topic name. Topic is the topic name BigQuery topic, and we have to select the temporary location because while writing the data into the BigQuery data set, we have to also select the temporary location to like it will work as a staging directory. Okay, so let me click on browse. So there is no any table because our data set is not created. So let me go to the BigQuery, because in the BigQuery we have to create the data set. Okay, we have to create data set as well as the table, because in this template is asking data set as well as the table. Okay, so let me create the data set as an example. We can take as pops up. The region you can select the US Central, because in everywhere you are selecting the US Central one. Let me create a data set. It has been created. It's not showing. I think it is required to refresh. Let me refresh this. Yeah, it has been created, but in the pops up there is no table, right? Because you have to create one table. Data set table would be empty. We have to select empty one. Okay, project is premise, that is correct. Data set is pops up. Let me take an example as a table name, uh, like demo. Yeah, I think it would be fine. Okay, let import data. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let me create the column. Because in the pops up now we have whatever the data we are mentioned, like in the JSON format there is 3 column, right? So here also you have to create the 3 column, like name, ID and age. The name would be in the string format. If you want to restrict the length, you can restrict here, otherwise you can keep as it is, like the blank. Okay, so name, ID and age. But the data type for the name, it is string. ID, it is integer. Let me change the data type to integer. Similarly, for the age also you have to change to integer. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So let me create the table. So if you see here, if you're trying to query that if you're trying to run the query on the top of this table, okay, it should be empty because there is no data, right? It is the empty one. Yeah, there is no any data inside the table. Okay, because we have to link this table like a data flow. Okay, let me select the required data set. Our data set is pops up. uh, yeah, the table name is also reflecting, so let me select that. Okay, so we selected the required fields. So the encryption, I think it is not required for demo, so let me create the job. Let it run it. Okay, the job has been created. So what we do, we'll do in the next session, we have to insert some data inside the topic, and we'll check and validate whether it is writing to the big table, like the big query table or not. Okay, so we can check and validate that in the next session. Thank you guys, so we can meet in the next session. Thank you.